Joe, new seats, were they your idea?
No.
Jalen,
Yeah.
do we expect him to play tonight?
Yeah. I mean, he'll be in a little while. He's going to test it out. Like I said, he's going through practice, going well. Just wants to get here, test it out, see how he feels. So, we'll see on a shooting time.
Joe, do you know what to expect from this team?
Our team?
Yes.
I mean, I think, I don't know how much. I don't really look at the preseason games per se, but I do expect, a level of, effort, toughness, intensity. I think, what they did throughout practice and training camp has been good. We just have to translate that to the game. So, to answer your question, no. But the non-negotiables that we set were, the type of effort, the toughness, the execution of the system that we want to play. Just having that understanding, I do expect us to be able to do that, and then just take on the challenges that present itself. So I think it starts there.
So for the last, since you've been here, every game you've played, you guys have had a chance to win.
I don't think that should change. I don't think
Okay.
I think that remains the same. I think the process of winning looks completely different every year and every night. And I think the system that we put in place and the mindset that we have and the group of people that we have, the expectation is to give ourselves a chance to win absolutely every single night. If we execute our system, if we execute the game plan, that should be the case every night. I think I don't know what to expect. I don't really know how good we are. I think, I don't know if any team knows that on night one. But I do expect us to put ourselves in position to win every single night.
Joe, the last couple of years you've had a lot of double big lineups. That was a strength of past rosters. How much do you try to recreate that with some new personnel you have here, and how much do you try to lean in on some other strengths on the roster potentially?
Yeah, it always goes back to just what are the strengths of your roster and how do you take advantage of those, whether it's double bid, single big, no bigs, five. It doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, you take the strengths of the roster that you have and you implement a system, and then there's obviously the game's going to tell you to do a bunch of different things. It may make sense to do this lineup one night and the next night something completely different. So I think it's more about just keeping the open-mindedness of how we can generate different identities, different lineups, different things that give us a shot to win every night using all the strengths that we have on the roster.
And you've said potentially not having a rotation could be a strength for you guys. How different is that for you from a preparation process? Like, are you going into a game with an idea? Are you expecting to have to change it in game more than in the past?
I mean, we've gotten to a great point the last couple of years where we've changed it, a decent amount. So just from a preparation standpoint, I think you obviously, just like the non-negotiables of, we want to play hard, we want to play smart, we want to execute the system, you have to say, like, okay, these are the things that make sense, but these are the things where it could, the game is telling you what to do, and you have to have the open-mindedness and the flexibility to do that.
All right, thanks, Joe.
Thanks.